Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Beavers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Colorado's offense will have the opening possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will get the ball for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. The Beavers moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got a man. It's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Lewis to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. First and goal. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. That's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 20. Oh, they blocked the kick. Scoops it up, and he's going to try to take it back. Past the 50. The 40, past the 30, the 10, touchdown Colorado! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Carr. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Booker. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll go back to the air on second down. Looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
And the Buffaloes will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Beavers want to crank the tempo. From the gun, running back gets the give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. That's caught, it's Card. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Booker. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the run. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. From the red zone, looking for a space. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the grab on the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. He wants to throw it again. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Into the end zone. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be touchdown Beavers! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And with that extra point, they're up by 3, meaning a field goal just ties it. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Iowa is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Kinnick Stadium, but the black and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over Ohio State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Bucks wants to pass. He's got an open man. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Caught in the backfield, it's Dickens. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed in the middle, it's McCoy. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. So now it's second and long.
Strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Second down.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Snagged in the middle, it's Miller. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Lewis to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Tight end now in motion. Turning to the running game here on third and goal. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be fourth down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they tie it up, fellas, here in the final seconds.
Wow, and with that field goal with so little time left here in the game, it looks like this thing's going to OT. You have to give that young guy so much credit. He had the weight of the world on his shoulders, and he's able to knock it through. We've still got some football left here for us.
Play of the first possession of OT. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's McCoy. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Buffaloes will try it first here in overtime. Run in the red zone. It's Dickens. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the handoff. Touchdown, Bucks! They strike first here in overtime. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Going right to work up top. It's complete to the left. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. First and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. He's looking to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Offensively, it's first down. I can take the sack. It wasn't a huge loss. I'm still in a good situation. I got second and goal. A lot of positive things still to come. The whole playbook's still at my disposal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Starting to feel a little pressure. Touchdown, Oregon State! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
And the extra point was good. Now first down here in the second overtime. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds his target down the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. First and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime. A first down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Max going for the goal line. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. A gut check on the doorstep. Third and goal here in overtime. Trying to surge it in. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. And this one is perfect. And they've regained the lead. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Lewis wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They haven't gotten much done here. Third down, and they need to at least pick up a few to make the field goal attempt easier. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. A game winner! What a finish in double overtime!
one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.